Happy Monday, everybody. It's Chris GearNoir on www.theshavingcadre.com. Also, hereafter today known as the day Gear does something stupid day. I'm here today, not just with my normal shaving video on my weekly shaving video, but I'm also completing a challenge today. And that's a challenge on the TSC called the Blindfold Shave. And a part of this shave, I tally up as my own fault because I said, well, what do I shave with normally every day? Normally I shave with not just a final pass with a DE razor, but I also shave with an open blade. That's right, Feather SS with a Feather Pro blade in there. This one happens to be well used, thankfully. I think it's got like 10 shaves or something on it, so it's smoother than normal, not as hyper sharp, but it can still cut. So might get a visit from Mr. Murphy today. So you're also gonna see it. We're gonna do it all in one take, hopefully, and if we're really lucky and my stupidity is not proven, we'll get by without any blood loss or cuts. Cross your fingers, say your prayers. I tried to go with things that I'm really familiar with otherwise. I've got my Big Bruce here, synthetic brush. Soap choice, I need something kind of dummy proof. So I chose my SV70th. Now the only thing I have done beforehand is I've bloomed this just to get it in preparation, but nothing else. You saw my brush, there's no lather on it yet. After the shave saves, I've got my witch hazel here. I've got my alum block on standby. I've got my Thayers Medicated. I've got my Speick, because it's probably going to be a pretty rough shave regardless of what happens. And hopefully, if things go well, I'll be able to finish off with Pitralon Classic. But yeah, so never done anything like this before. This is probably really stupid. Oh, I have wet my face already too, just to get it hydrated a little bit. I do apologize for the length of this video ahead of time. It's going to be slow going because I don't want to cut myself or kill myself. And so we're going to try to get it all in one take. Hopefully this happens. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to talk very much because I will be uber concentrating. I am saying goodbye to my nice long sideburns. I kept them purposely long in preparation for the shave because I figured that I'm going to lose at least some of it, if not a good chunk, depending on where the blindfold hits. Here's my blindfold. Oh man, I had to psych myself up for this all week. Here we go, okay? I do apologize that I will be popping on and off camera a lot. Because I only have a pedestal sink and I normally keep my shaving gear, my shaving gear on top of, what's going on here? Work. There we go. On top of the toilet. So I gotta work with my space as is, get as much as I can out of the way here. Okay, can't really see anything. Hopefully I'm facing the right way. I got my sink here. Got my, yep, there's the faucet, that's still there. So here we go. Let's see. There's the soap. Take the top off. Oh, I didn't think of a place to put the top. All right, there's my brush. And there's those things unloaded. Hopefully you saw that. Let me get my brush wet here. I think it's getting wet. You can smell the soap. Oh man, I'm fumbling around already. All right, think I got my brush wet. I'll load up the soap here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I hope that's enough. I mentioned it in my, where's the toilet here? There's something, oops. Okay, there's those. Oh man, I'm fumbling bad. Okay, there's the brush. I mentioned that in my last shave, or excuse me, my last video, that I take a lot of visual clues when I do my shaving. There's a lot that I pay attention to visually. That goes for lathering and using the razors. Definitely need some water here. Definitely need more than that. So this will be interesting. Where's the water? There it is. Good lather is going to be really important. I want it nice and slick. Getting over a little junk. Had some bad allergies over last week that developed into kind of a bad cough and drainage. So sorry if I'm a little gross. I promise if I start clamming up on words, I'll put on some music or something in the background. A couple guys have done this already. Spider, Dave in Kentucky started us off. He's the mean guy that came up with the challenge. Nurse Dave did his. I think that's it so far. Oh, Josh, before he left on his trip, he did his. Okay, still feels a little thick. Trying to work down this thickness here. Okay, that feels better. Eating soap already. Gross. All right, put my brush down there. Wash my hands off a little bit. And towel. There it is. And let me find the razor here. What would have been really nice if we had thought ahead of time was if we had thought to, there's the feather. Where am I? Hopefully you can see that. This would have been a great thing for some kind of awareness, like an awareness challenge. Let off the razor here. Now, disclaimer for those newer shavers, if there are any watching, I am just approaching 300 open blade shaves. Oh, that's right, the mirror is there. I think the camera's over here somewhere. So I have some experience, not as much as say like some of the larger SR shavers in our group on the TSC, like Handlebarber Dave, who's got a mega ton of shaves, CB Lindsay, they're all over the thousand shave mark. So I'm just a new guy compared to them, but in comparison to a new learner that's sub 100, I would not recommend something like this. That is for sure. I gotta figure out where I'm at here. Yep, I'm sure I'm getting rid of a ton of stuff, and you're gonna get a good laugh out of this, and that's all right. These passes will be nowhere near coherent. I'm sure I just moved a ton of sideburn. That's all right. Hopefully I'm washing off the blade here. I sure hope you guys can all see this. This is a unreal experience. I have no idea what I'm doing, how well I'm removing lather. Doesn't feel like I'm taking off much whisker here. Let me try that again. Now, I mean, as far as open blades go, though the feather is hyper sharp, and some people do have issues with it, it does have that little bump. It's not quite as dangerous doing this as a regular open blade would be. Let me get this side again. Feel this drying up on me or something. Something's not right. I'll find out when I all right, dangerous part here. Alright. Hopefully I'm rinsing off my blade really good there. Now I'll try this side. I know I'm doing a bunch of weird stuff. I am so lost as to where I am in the shave here. I think we'll call that a first pass. Hopefully I'm rinsing off my razor here really well. I gotta be super careful. I'm using my other hand as a guide for where I'm at here. Super careful not to cut myself or damage the edge, because that would be bad. Where did the toilet go here? There's something, box. Where am I at here? There it is. All right. Put that down. That doesn't go anywhere. There we go. What I do is between passes I rest my blade in my little shaving box, little Tupperware box that I'm looking up like I can see myself. Maybe this is more for your benefit. Oh yeah, I definitely took out some sideburn there. That's glorious. But I think that was the soap bottle. Still a lot of stubble. All right, where's the brush? There it is. This feels really thick lather. That's all right. All right. Now the dangerous part of finding the razor. Go low and work my way up here. Oh, that's a handle of some kind. Hey, there it is. All right. Where did the sink go? There it is. All right. Here we go. I think that's the bottom. Yeah, jumps are on the bottom. That's flat, I think, and this is raised a little bit. Definitely going to be interesting to go back and watch this. Where did the faucet go? There it is. After I get this on the computer. Have you been watching this thing? I think so. All right. Other side. There we go, now we're cutting something. Alright, now for the dangerous parts. Yeah, I didn't hydrate my ladder well enough. I feel it drying out on me. That's alright. What are you going to do about it? Blind and not in control. Ooh. Alright, very careful of the edge here, other side. Trying to find where that top edge of the blade is. Alright, I think that's a second pass. Wish I could see to rinse my blade off here. Alright, let's put this down. Find the toilet here. Doesn't feel like I've cut myself yet, fortunately. We're gonna hold on to that hope. Let's get a face feel going on here. Oh dang, tons of stubble still. Feeling a little bit of burn from pressure. Alright, so the SV is so good. I think that's part of the reason why it's having a hard time feeling where I'm at. I've got a ton of stubble still. So because of the great residual slickness of SV, we're going to kick this blindfold shave up a notch. And we're going to do a last pass without soap. And it's going to be against the grain. Alright. Find that edge here. Alright, that felt pretty good. Definitely lots of cutting going on. Get the face wet again. Oh yeah. Don't know if there's any blood. Not so much here or here, right here. Good old Tommy boy. Okay, some water on the face. Let's see where we get here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have bad razor burn. Way too much pressure. Chin's not coming out so well. I remember to take it a little bit easier with the all right, hard part. Other side. So got some stuff there. Not necessarily going for BBS, but I do want to knock down as much stubble as I can. Because I think in order for this to count, maybe except for the sideburns, I gotta live whatever shave I get for the day. Hopefully my face isn't a bloody mess right now. It doesn't feel like it. I don't, well, that'd be a lie. I smell a little bit of something. Something's bleeding. I got that little copper tang smell. All right, I'm gonna have to call it there because I'm sure this is way too long now. I don't even know how long it's been. It's got to be at least a solid 20 minutes, I'm thinking. I'll clean out my gear later. Put this down carefully somewhere. Where am I at? There we go. All right. We're going to go ahead and do my lather soak. Hopefully to get some repair on this face going. wash off any blood. Well, I'm still alive. That's good. Didn't open any arteries. At least not that I'm seeing right now. I mean, seeing being relative term, feeling, whatever, smelling. There it is. Wash off my hands here. Alright. Let's get a cold water rinse. Let this soak for a second. So that was, frankly, a really odd experience. I think somebody mentioned, I think it was Dave in Kentucky mentioned that somebody he knew, a family member or something, like an uncle or something like that of his family, or an aunt told him or something, that somebody in his family was blind and shaved with a straight razor. I don't know how often, but they did it. So that's pretty impressive. I mean, just because they're naturally blind, I'm not going to discount, like, oh, their other senses are better than ours and they adapt. And I mean, there's certainly practice involved, but that is a feat of wizardry if you have to do this daily, or even like once or twice a week. I would definitely face this kind of shave with some trepidation. I'm sure I'm flinging water everywhere. Alright. There's where I'm at. There we go. Just because I don't know what the heck happened, I'm going to try and find my alum block. Give me a second. Alright, I put it around the back somewhere. Yep, there's the baggie. And put that down, find the smooth side somewhere. There it is. And the faucet, where's the faucet? There it is. Get a little water on here. Oh, pain. Oh. Youch. That is some of the worst. That is some of the worst razor burn I've had, or alum burn I've had in ages. And I've got to wipe this off. And put it away. Back to its place somewhere here. Around the back. There we go. Alright. Give that a minute. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on so it has its full effect. And let me find that witch hazel. I'm going to go the whole 9 yards today. Put this down. And all right. There's that. I can find that cap again. Where did it go? There it is. Which hazel? Yes. And there's that. I lined this all up beforehand, so I kind of have a rough idea of where things are, at least. Some of that going. That down. Alright, man, my face hurts. Probably just gonna be doing the game changer tomorrow. Let's put this Thayers back here. Witch hazel down. Where's the Speick? Let's see. Alright, Speick here. I think, yeah. You'll have to tell me when this is all said and done. I can put that down without having it slide off somewhere. Alright. Oh, yeah. My cheeks hurt. Cheeks. A little bit up here. This wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but down here and the cheeks definitely. Plenty of pain. And find those things. Alright. And put this back down. Good. And no shaves complete, of course, without, where are we at? Aftershave. We're on the home stretch here. There we go. Aftershave. Definitely going to be slapping on some more witch hazel later to help calm the face. Alright, but that's that. I made it. Face hurts like hell. Pardon me if that counts as language. Oh. Got it. Thank goodness for strong Pitralon bottles. That did not break, and I am amazed. It got really good shake-up though. Oh man. Oh. Let's see what we did here. I am not seeing any blood. I actually didn't do so bad on the... Wow, I'm surprised. I thought for sure I was going to come away with half the sideburn length that I had started with, but I didn't do too bad. Definitely a lot of irritation, but there you have it, TSC. I made it. It's doable. Whew. That was stress, man. Dave in Kentucky, good challenge. I appreciate it. So, man, if you're just catching this on the World Wide Web or happen to be browsing the tsc.com, that's the shavingcadre.com, and looking at videos for the first time, these things are not normal. We do try to do some stunt shaves here and there, and this was definitely a stunt shave. But, yeah, normally this is my catch-up time for the week and letting people know how things are going and talking about stuff going on at TSC. Congratulations to Gaji, or Gaggy, I think it's Gaji, on the TSC, who just won bingo this morning. It's been a while since he passed the badge. He won one of our first bingo games back when the TSC started, but then like disappeared for months on end. He was having some issues in city with like storms or something like that, and they were out of internet, and so, but he's safe. He came back recently, and he's won his next bingo game. So we're looking forward to see how Gadji calls. And Chad, if you haven't seen his video yet, C Vargo on the TSC, he just shaved his legs. Yes, he did. The only thing he was missing in that video was some soft jazz music, some bubble bath, and some candles. But he shaved his legs for us reaching 200 members. Congratulations, TSC. That is an awesome mark just shortly after our 1-year anniversary. And yeah, I'm at 41 minutes. So I'm going to shut up now. let you get on with the rest of your week. I'm sure you fast forwarded to this part anyway. But thanks for watching, those that did. Thanks for partially watching. Well, partial thanks for partially watching. But yeah, have a great week, guys. Please join us at the TSC, theshavingcadre.com. Join in the banter, join in the discussions. We'll answer your questions. We'll share in your rejoicing over the acquisitions of shaving that you've gotten, soaps and razors and brushes. And if you feel so inclined, join in on the shave challenge for this month, the blindfold shave, and hope to see you there. Take care, guys. Have a great week.